Hey guys, it's Lacutus here again. Hopefully you can hear me. I got another question that I kind of wanted to knock out. I am home finally. So while I have the energy to do this, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is an important one. This is kind of a deep one. A lot of people have a problem with this. A lot of men that I know have an issue with this, so I wanted to kind of address it. This is something that was sent to my email about 3 months ago. Yeah, 3.5 months ago. So this gentleman is 25 years old. He's a male. He has no discipline, no motivation, no direction in life. I need advice. So like I said, I'm 25 years old. I live with my mother. I lack discipline in my life to do anything. I wasn't always like this. Around 8 years ago, I finished high school. I started my own company. I did very well for myself. I made about $500,000 in about 3 years. It's excellent. I lived at home with both of my parents, and I was on top of the world. The American dream was becoming real for me. A kid out of high school earning that kind of money was unheard of. Then in 2009, my father passed away. It was a big part of my motivation for me to succeed, but not in a normal way. Okay, so you lost your constant source of motivation, I see. I was never good in school. Then I thought the idea of working 9 to 5 for the rest of my life was a waste, and I knew I could do better. I grew up in a poor family, and my life goal was to strive for something better than what I had growing up. In 2007 to 2008, after finishing high school, I began working towards my goal of working from home and starting my own business. Okay. So essentially, he goes on and on. This is quite a long email about how a series of things continued to happen in his life, that he lost his source of motivation, he lost his sources of discipline, and he lost his way in life as part of that. So what a lot of people don't understand about motivation is that motivation is a fleeting feeling. So motivation is something that can be ignited in you. Think of it as like a flame. So motivation can be an ignition. Someone else can ignite the flame for you. I can sit here and I can spew certain types of words that will motivate you temporarily. It will spark the flame. However, it's not something that will maintain itself on its own. So when you're out in the woods and you're building a fire, if you have a flint and steel, that's your spark. That's the easy part. So the easy part would for me to stand here and try to motivate you, and that would be your spark. That's the easy part. The hard part is you taking that spark, creating it into a flame, fanning it into a flame, getting it large enough that it becomes discipline. The flame becomes your discipline. That's where you set up your daily schedules about everything you need to get done. You work out every day no matter what. You track what you're going to eat no matter what. You say no to that girl who's not good for you no matter what. You cut off the friends in your life that don't mean anything to you and aren't doing anything beneficial for you. You get rid of them. That's discipline. You're the man. You make the hard decisions. The hard decisions are yours alone. You have to face them alone. That is the thing about motivation. Motivation can go away quickly. It can be gone in an instant. The spark is only there for half a second, if that. If you don't fan it properly with discipline to mature and maintain the flame, it doesn't last. That's why you scroll for 6 hours on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, or you watch motivational speeches on YouTube that are 2 hours long, and then 2 hours afterwards, you're feeling great, and then when you go to sleep at night, you still realize and still recognize that you're a failure at the end of the day. I've been there. I've done that. I know exactly what you're feeling. The answer here is not easy. It never is. Life's not easy. If you haven't figured that out yet, then you've got a lot of learning to do. It's a lot of learning to do. But remember that discipline is the only way to fix this. Discipline is the only way. There's no other option. There's no secondary option to fixing your motivation, to fixing your direction in life, to finding what your purpose is. There is no second option. The only option is discipline. That's it. That's all there is. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped.